crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me. Yeah, I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I know you're strong, need to get yourself together. Things still get better if you just believe it. Yeah, it's getting cold, the waves are crashing in. When the streams are getting strong, just hold on to me. Yeah, I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'm your lighthouse, I'm the sun against your dark clouds. I will always be your guiding light. I'll be your guide.
Welcome. What is going on? I'm here for free live tarot readings. I'm Tarot Oracle, and I'm the one doing the free live tarot readings, you know. In case you're wondering who actually did that, who actually does the readings, that would be me. So if you like the reading, then, you know, say something. If you don't like the reading, say something. Either way, I'm the one that did it. What is going on? How's everybody doing? Amina, that is a lot of emojis there, Amina. Bartman, what's going on? Puya, hello. Tamika, how are you doing? And Julissa, hey, how are you? And Dallas, welcome. What's going on? The Google voice typing. I mean, it's all about the Google voice typing, that is for sure. Austin, hello. Raina, welcome. How are you doing? What are the messages I need to hear? Tamika wants to know. Relationship with the older brother. What is my ex's next move? What is he thinking about when it comes to us? Quabina, hello. How are you doing? Let's see. Future intentions of Mohit towards me. We'll try that one. Future intentions of Mohit towards me. Let's check it out. See what Mohit has in mind. Rachel, it has been a minute. How are you doing? So good to see you. All right. Puya wants to know future intention of Mohit. Let's check it out, see what's going on. Jay, welcome. How are you doing? We're hanging out over here and seeing what is going on, seeing what trouble we can get into on a Monday night. And there you go. There you go. That's all you need is to figure out what trouble we can get into on a Monday night. All right. Let's see what we're doing here. We got the Fool, 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords, and the 10 of Swords. I mean, you know, mixed news here. As far as intentions, I do think that they have good intentions. They seem to be taking their sweet time. Seem to be taking their sweet time to get those intentions realized. So the Fool says, we're willing to jump into something. We're willing to get into something, get into the action, right? Willing to launch into that space to where that action is going to be where we need to be. But the Fool also is next to the 5 of Cups, which points to, you know, it is just a matter of figuring the whole thing out. And it seems like they're taking their sweet time and sort of letting you know the intentions. They're not very communicative. They're not very open as far as how that goes, you know? So they could be a little more open. They could be a little more accepting. They could have a lot of other features that you sort of need from them, but they just don't have it. So it looks like a lot of times you're sort of getting difficulties reading them, getting back and forth, trying to figure out what they're doing and where they're going to go. Universal, hello. And Leah, hello. How's it going? Sybil, hello. What is going on? So yeah, the Fool and the 5 of Cups, they're just taking their sweet time. They seem to be taking a long time. So, you know, it's just sort of confusing. They're not up front. They're not where they need to be. They're not very communicative with you. And the 3 of Swords says, you know, sometimes it works your nerves. So you'd like to get more communication. You would like to find out what this person wants, what they're doing, where they're going to go with the whole thing. So you just have a situation where you're just confused sometimes, right? You're just confused. You don't really know where to go. we don't really know where to head off into the ether, and we don't know any of that. The Ten of Swords is ultimately it's just going to take them some time. So if you're impatient, if something like that, you need to communicate that. If you're willing to wait, that's fine too. You may have a little bit of a wait on there. So there is that. My accurate psychic readings. Hello, what is going on? So good to see you. So yeah, Mohit seems to be confusing. That is for sure. Jay Allen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. How is Grace feeling towards me? How is Grace feeling towards me? Let's check that out, Jay, and see how Grace is looking there. See how Grace is going there. All right, J.A. How's Grace feeling towards me currently? Is it something where Grace is going to be all excited to see you, or something where they could do without? I don't know. We need to point the camera in the correct direction. It would be great. Right about there. Right about there. All right. I think that's going to work out for the best. That is going to work out for the best. What is the name of this deck? The one I just used, that is the Waterfall Tarot, available in 2 weeks. The Waterfall Tarot. It's available in 2 weeks. And if you want to pick it up, it's going to be $40 plus $5 shipping. So there you go. Well, thank you, My Accurate Psychic Readings. It is the Waterfall Tarot. Check it out on link in the description to my Etsy shop, where you can purchase it in 2 weeks. So wait 2 weeks and it will be there ready to purchase. You can check that out. There you go. Dropping soon indeed. It's just gonna drop like a grenade. It's gonna drop like a grenade. All right. Well, My Accurate Psychic Readings. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, pick one up when it's out. I also have a printed book coming out at the end of September. So, all right. Let's see about that. How is Grace feeling towards me right now? 5 of Pentacles, Sun, Knight of Pentacles, Hierophant. I think they have a bit of a forwardness to them, to where they have some conflicting signs or some conflicting flags about them, to where you're sort of confused sometimes. You're like, is this person really interested? Are they not interested? What is going on? Annie Law, welcome. What is going on? What is exactly is going on with with this person? How are they feeling? Because you do get some conflicting messages from that. Lisa, hello. What's going on? The 5 of Pentacles is we're coming from a place of maybe they didn't have any attention towards you. Maybe they have a lot of attention towards you. Again, there's that conflicting thing. The Sun says overall they're in it for the best. They're in it for the best. They want something that's going to be, pretty good. Something where they can have fun, relax, get in on things. Something where they can just be themselves, right? They just want something where they be themselves. They don't have to do a lot of work. They don't have to do a lot of things going on there. The Knight of Pentacles as well says they've had some successful relationships in the past, but they're sort of leaning on those maybe too much. So, I mean, if they're looking for you for something in a relationship, which may be because the Hierophant, then they're looking for certain features that maybe you don't have, or maybe they are accustomed to having that, maybe you don't have yet, or something like that. So again, we get conflicting messages. I think they have some expectations of how things are going to work out and what they want exactly. And that's going to be, something you have to put up with, something you have to sort of figure out, basically. So yeah, I mean, they have good intentions. They have some expectations. They're coming in loaded up with a few expectations. So you're going to have to figure out how all of that works. Miss Girl, what is going on? It's good to see you. All right. Let's get some water. The water is all you need. The water is really all you need. I'm just saying. Austin, do I get a birthday discount? Sure, I'll give you 10% off, I guess. Anyway, all right. Okay, what do we got next? Do we got any leftovers? No, we don't have any leftover readings. How nice is that? So here for Monday readings, let me know your question, and we will plop that down into chat there. Miss Girl, What is my trip going to be like? You're dying with keto. Keto's a rough start. Keto's harsh. Keto is harsh. That keto flu, if you can make it past the first 2 weeks, you're good. But those first 2 weeks will redefine torture, that's for sure. You will not be happy at the end of all that. So we're taking a trip. Miss Girl, where are you going? Where are you headed? Where are you headed? My Accurate Psychic Readings. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Thank you for providing a platform in times of stress and fear. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Psychic Readings. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so where are we going with this? How are we going to work with this? You going on a trip. Where are you headed? Quabina. There you go. Quabina wants the whole gamut of all the readings. The Empress, the Page of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Temperance. Are you going with somebody? I think you're going with somebody. I think you're headed out with somebody. We got something going on with that. The Five of Wands is we're going with some company. We got some company on this trip. And, it may be something where, it's not like they don't want to see you. It's just like that. Renee, what is going on? And Philippe, how are you doing? It's not like they don't want to see you. It's when they see you, they got a lot of stuff to unload on you. So they want to unload a lot of things on you when you arrive. So it seems like that we have the Five of Wands indicates conflict. So I think that they're going through some conflict. They're going through some drama maybe over there. And I think you may be taking somebody with you or going on the trip with somebody. The Empress says it's going to be a bit of an uncomfortable trip. Maybe a bit longer than expected. The Page of Wands says you may leave a little late. And again, once you get there, there may be some drama waiting for you. So they may have some drama queued up there once you sort of arrive. Texas built what's going on. But yeah, the Five of Wands points to conflict. It points to drama. It points to things once you get there that may be waiting for you. They may have some stuff waiting for you. So when you arrive, get ready, get ready for that. So Temperance says overall, it's going to be okay. I think the actual trip is going to be all right. Nothing like major happens, nothing dramatic. I think you end up leaving late. Again, the Page of Wands being reversed. I think it's a sort of a leaving late thing. You got drama waiting for you. Temperance says everything's all right. I mean, everything's all right over there. They got drama waiting. That seems to be the big thing. Just a little bit of that drama waiting. So see how that goes. Who else has a question? We'll check that out. You can snap at me, Raina. Raina's going to go ballistic on somebody, apparently. What is happening over there? Raina, that ketogenic, that keto flu, that is brutal. That is brutal. Need some sugar. Yeah, unfortunately, if you touch anything with carbs, you got to do it all over again. What's all over again? You got to restart from scratch. So it's just one of those things. All right. Amina, what is the X's next move? What are they going to do? Are they going to move forward? They're going to move back? I don't know. But I do know that the Mons Tarot will give you some strong indications of what you're doing. See, that's why I do only salads. There's no keto flu. No keto flu. It's nice. I can cheat if I want, but I don't anyway. But, I can cheat if I want. All right. Strawberries. Man, I love strawberries. I go through probably 7 containers of strawberries a week. I'll do one a day. I'll do one in the morning, one in the afternoon, or half of a container in the morning, half a container in the afternoon. So that's my 2 meals. All right. What is the X's next move? What are they going to do there? Eight of Pentacles says that they got a lot of stuff going on as far as where they're at. So, they haven't exactly been waiting for you. They haven't exactly been waiting for you. They are busy with things over there. They got things going on. They got activities that they're doing. They got people that they're talking to. Eight of Pentacles says they're quite busy on that. Hanged Monster says they have a different perspective, a little bit of a different perspective on a little bit of different perspective on the relationship as it was versus what they used to think about the relationship as it was. So if you're looking for a video game save restore, where you're in Breath of the Wild, you need to restore the video game for like 20 minutes ago. That's not really possible here. Hanged Monster says they're coming from a different perspective. They have a different view of things versus when you were there before. So in other words, that could mean that they're going to approach the relationship differently. They have different expectations. They want different things. They have different ideas of what's happening. The Devil says overall the match may not be the best one for you. It may not be the best one. The Devil, along with the King of Cups, says that the emotional thing is just not there. The emotional thing is a bit imbalanced. It's not there. It's not how you need it to be. So if you're looking for that emotional connection, again, you may have challenges getting it back to where it was before. But you just got to sort of wing it and go for it as well. So there is that. All right. And again, the King of Cups says it just may not be like you had expected it to be. All right. So I ended up killing a bug, and the bug goo is now all over my arm. I have official bug goo all over my arm, and that's gross. Let me go wash my hands. I'll be right back. All right, we are now bug goo free. We now have clean and no indications of any more bug goo. So yeah, that's gross. You never know what's in that bug goo. The bug, it's unidentified, Could be, it could be worse than COVID-19 inside of that bug goo. You don't know. True, welcome. What is going on? So good to see you. Susan, welcome. How you doing? Miss Sunshine, how are you? Everybody's coming in. Heidi, what is going on? And Universal Love Tarot as well. Joanna, all right. Bug goo boo boo. You never know. You never know what's going to happen with that bug goo. You definitely don't want to take part. Definitely want to take part in that. It could be pretty gross. Could end up getting sick out that. Spiritual journey. Joanna has the spiritual journey action going. Joanna, let's see about that. Tamika wants to know what is my next move. Hopefully it doesn't involve bug goo. That's for sure. All right. Let's see, Joanna. We got the spiritual journey. Let's go. Let's go with that. Nothing says spiritual journey quite like, I gotta say, quite like the Hermetic Tarot. The Hermetic Tarot. There you go. My mom tested negative for COVID, but did she test for bug goo? Did she test for bug goo? I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know anybody that's tested positive for COVID. I don't know anybody at all. Anybody, friends of friends, acquaintances of friends, parents of acquaintances of friends. I know nobody. So, but that's good that they're free of the COVID. All right, let's see about this. See about what's going on with the spiritual journey. All right, the Eight of Pentacles. Really? It's interesting. Lord of Prudence. Lord of Prudence. Eight of Pentacles sort of says that especially reverse, your spiritual journey, you're sort of back and forth with that. You're trying to get somewhere, but you don't really know where the destination is. So I think you're sort of fuzzy, a little bit hazy on what is the final destination? Where are you going with all this? The Five of Pentacles says as well, that's where you sort of wander around. The Five of Pentacles, you're just sort of wandering outside the church. You don't really know where to go. You have the COVID masks. If you have the Waterfall Tarot, you have the COVID mask on your Five of Pentacles. You just don't know where you're going. I think that you're working on it. I think that you have some similar ideas of other people that you know. I think that you're sort of in training per se. You just don't know where the destination is. So it's important to sort of figure out, what is my destination? Where do I want to be? What are my expectations of where I want to be in, let's say, a year from now, right? Because you don't want to just sit there spinning your wheels, not really going anywhere. You could be like a mouse on a mouse wheel. But the Five of Pentacles says figure out where the destination is, figure out where you want to be. The King of Swords as well says don't let other people get you down. If you see something that, NBC, thank you for your donation, I appreciate that. If you see something that is not conducive to where you're going, just, don't get into it. Don't get drawn into that drama. Don't get drawn into the negative. Keep positive and keep on your own course. And that's going to be where it's at for you. All right. So, I think that you're going well. You just need a destination. I think that you're working on it. Just make sure you're not spinning the wheels like a mouse wheel and sort of lost within that realm. And I think that's going to be all right. All right, NBC, professional article will publish. Let's check it out. NBC. Professional article. Well, congratulations on getting an article out. Let's see how that publishing goes. We can do that by using the Slow Tarot. We'll use the Slow Tarot. That's where it's at. Slow Tarot is going to be good there. Miss Sunshine will succeed with entrepreneur ideas. There you go. How will the economy turn out? Yeah. Well, you got some entrepreneur ideas. See, that's the ticket right there. That's the ticket. Lee, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Get some love and career going there. All right. Let's see how we're going there. Wolf, what is going on? So good to see you. All right. So let's see about that. Let's see about that. If the article is going to publish. The Nine of Cups and the Eight of Coins. I'm going to say, Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands. I say yes. But it may not publish where you're thinking. I think you need to submit it in quite a few places. Philippe, welcome. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. For Bartman. All right. But yeah, the Eight of Wands says it may be a different place than what you're expecting. I think you have maybe an idea. Like, I want to go over here. Here is the place that guaranteed would publish this. But I think in reality, that may not be true. I think you may have some difficulty getting that in that particular spot. The Knight of Cups says you're going to get maybe a few rejections before you actually get published, but I think it does get published. The Nine of Cups talks about this is not your only article as well. I don't think this is your only article. I think once you get published and you know what people want to read, you're going to start publishing a lot of them. You see all these cups in the background here in her cupboard, right? I think that your article here, another one of your articles there, another article there. I think once you get started, once you get comfortable, I think you're going to be cranking them out and making some good money. And the Eight of Coins points to that money, points to that steady work. Alibaba, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. So yeah, I think it will get published. Make sure to don't hang everything on one company. Definitely submit it to multiple places. And good luck. I think once you get published, you are going to be rocking it. All right, Lee wants to know about love and career. Let's check it out, LS. Love and career. Miss Sunshine, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you with a cute little cat there. Speaking of cat, well, we already did use the cat. We could go for another cute deck, though. Speaking of cute, we're going to go for the Playful Heart Tarot. I mean, that's where it's at. If you're going to do a tarot, It needs to be the Playful Heart Tarot. Let's check that out. We got the Lovers. We got the Lovers as the last card. Jay, thank you for your donation. Appreciate you. All right, let's see what we got going on here. With the Playful Heart, how good is that going to be? How good is this going to be? I think it's going to be all right. I think it's going to be all right. So, insight on love and career. Well, the Queen of Cups says that love is pretty good. Love is pretty nice. It's not like that you're just overflowing with it. It's not like that you're just fully abundant with tons of love. CM, welcome. What's going on? But the Queen of Cups says love is okay. I mean, you're in a comfortable situation where you're not just desperate for something. You're not just hanging out trying to find something. And Eight of Swords, though, says that you do feel a bit constricted when it comes to love, like you're not able to reach a level of, sort of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs type thing. You're not able to reach that high peak with that Eight of Swords. You feel kind of restricted with love, and that could be not meeting the right people. It could be a lot of different things as far as that. But the Eight of Swords says, yeah, you're being pulled back a little with love, but you're in a pretty good space. You're not like you need something right now. You're absolutely desperate, right? As far as career goes, I think that you are in for maybe another opportunity coming down. Two of Pentacles points to choices. It's almost like you have a couple of opportunities, maybe a couple of places that you can get into, a couple of ideas that you have to make money on the side. It seems to be just small increments as you get into this. It's not like this huge thing as far as money is concerned, but you have small increments. And I think that you're bound to find what you need as far as money is concerned, as far as career is concerned. The Lover says you have a good match going. You got a good match going. Lean on that. Do that. And I think in the long run, that's going to work well for you. So there you go. Love and career. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Philippe for Bartman. Philippe for Bartman. Let's see. Bartman. How's my relationship with my older brother turning out so far? Want the Thoth? Bartman is just a glutton for punishment today. Wants the Thoth? All right. How's my older brother relationship going? Let's check that out. We would do the Playful Heart Tarot for that, but we already used it. So instead, we use the Gilded Tarot Royale. Gilded Tarot Royale. Okay, let's check this out and see how that's going to go with the older brother. You wanted the Thoth, but you get the Gilded Tarot Royale. All right. The Ten of Wands says it ain't going that good. It's not going that good. I mean, it's not going. We only got 3 in the queue. See him. Ten of Wands says it's just a pain in the butt sometimes. Your brother is just not that nice sometimes. Maybe he's got a bit of problems. Maybe he's got a bit of drama. Maybe he likes a bit of the spice. I don't know what's going on, but definitely not like this smooth interaction where everything goes perfectly, everything goes beautiful. I mean, we have some problems here. Ten of Wands says it's a heavy interaction. It's thick interaction. Larry, what is going on? So good to see you. But yeah, the Moon as well. It's like you really don't know what they're going to do next. So they have some issues of some type. You don't really know what they're going to do next. Sometimes you have a problem with them communicating, and and a lot of times it's just that back and forth is difficult sometimes. The Knight of Wands is sometimes you're thinking about just completely not talking to them for periods of time because of what they're doing or what they say or their ideas or something like that. So again, we have a bit of a conflict, maybe a bit of back and forth going with there. But the Knight of Wands says sometimes you just don't want to interact with them. You want to give them their space. Sometimes maybe a better thing right there, right? Give them a little space. You really don't want to be within that interaction all the time. So just got to relax with it. Let it go where it's going to go. But I think it'll work out. It's just, yeah. Yeah, it's just challenging sometimes with the older brother thing. That may be actually a history of issues. I don't know. Let's see. We got 3 in the queue. Soulmate in a near future. Alibaba checking out a soulmate. Let's check it out. Soulmate in the near future. That would be fun. It's always good to find that magical soulmate. Check it out. We have not done yet. Oh, we'll do another Chiro deck. I mean, it could be Chiro Night. No, we'll take a break. We'll do Light Seer Tarot. I think that will work out all right. That will work out all right. Yeah, Chiro Marchetti does have the best cards, that's for sure. I mean, he was like a pro graphic designer, and then he got into this. So it's pretty funny. Anyway. All right, let's see how this goes. See how that goes. It's 3 upside down and 1 right side up every single time for whatever reason. But let's see about that. Soulmate in the near future. I mean, the Queen of Cups says, I think that you have a good opportunity for a very emotionally based relationship. We have a good emotions, you have strong emotions, you have a very linked psyche with a particular person. I think that's sort of coming as far as that in the near future. I don't think it's not really like a soulmate per se. It's just a really, really good connection. So that could be a something important for you, right? Because that's going to be one of the big things as you sort of move along. The 6 of Swords, though, says you're just not moving forward as far as manifestation. You're just not moving forward as far as getting the relationships going. It seems like maybe you need to get out more or find more people, talk to more people, get some more opportunities. It seems your opportunities right now are kind of limited. So it could be that you're busy. It could be that a lot of different factors in your life just aren't lining up at the moment, but it does seem like that you're just not in a position where you have a lot of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? A lot of opportunities. I think that's one of those things. And the Queen of Swords says as well is the people that you're meeting are a little off. They're not exactly your type in some realms. Queen of Swords, you can't really be yourself around them because maybe they're a little... You just sense something's off. You see red flags. I mean, there's a couple of indications that you just don't want to go forward with some of the people that you're meeting, right? Same thing with the Queen of Wands, just difficulty getting qualified people, difficulty meeting good people, and all of this other stuff. So, CM, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Will the creep be identified? So, yeah, again... good people, better people, good relationship coming. An emotional connection, a very empathetic, where you just feel super comfortable emotionally with this person is coming. Soulmate, not so much, but it's going to be an improvement over what you currently have. Mona, thank you for hanging out with us. It is going to be an improvement versus what you currently have, which is where you want to go, right? You just want to get a bit of improvement. You want to get more opportunities, but soulmate, I just don't see that like right there. All right. Let's see. Miss Sunshine, did you ask a question? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's see. All right, Miss Sunshine wants to know about entrepreneur ideas. Let's check it out. Can we select this? Entrepreneur ideas. Let's see how that is going to go. All right, get some entrepreneur ideas out there and see about all that. We'll use the golden because you do want to make some gold. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, you do want to get some gold. I'm just saying, some gold, silver. Not happening during Mercury retrograde. Are we in Mercury retrograde? I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. I know we're in COVID. Let's see. Entrepreneur ideas. See how that is going to go? That is going to go. What was your second question there? Let's see. I'm looking. I'm scrolling. How will my economy turn out? All right, we're going to combine those. All right, entrepreneur ideas and economy. I mean, the Three of Cups and Nine of Cups, Ace of Coins. I think your ideas need some tweaking, but you have something available. You have some ideas. Okay. So I think your ideas as is need a bit of tweaking, right? The Nine of Swords reverse says you could have some opportunities here, but not as is. So you can't grab the ideas that you have just straight out of your head. You need to put them on paper, write all these down, and sort of pick these up and figure out what's going to be the most marketable out of all of these ideas. Because I don't think you just have one. I think you have multiple. So it's important to figure out from those multiple ideas, which one do you want to chase? And that is going to be important for you to get started on. So figure out which idea is the most marketable, write them all down because you have a large selection of them. You need to narrow down what you have. Ace of Coins says those ideas and your economy are going to just get into a better state where you have some more opportunities as far as getting money, getting some stuff in, and getting things started. Nine of Cups says in order to be invested in it, you need to be really emotional about it. You can't just do something that's going to be boring, plain. You need to get passionate. The more passionate you are about it, the more likely you are to succeed. You can't just roll in with a random idea that's going to be repetitive, boring. You absolutely have to be passionate about it. Find what is passionate for you out of those ideas. And the Three of Cups says you're going to need some help along the way. So you need some help along the way. Recruit somebody, hire somebody once a business gets booming. That's going to be important for you. Don't try to handle everything yourself, right? The Three of Cups, get some other people's reaction, get some other people involved, and I think they're going to be able to help you get into that and to help you get started with that, because that is going to be important to you in the long run, is to get other people's opinion, right? Because a lot of times you have this genius idea. Okay, I had a genius idea to make an art YouTube channel, and it bombed hard. It bombed hard. Nobody watches it. And I don't know why, because I'm posting photorealistic crap on there. Nobody watches it. Waste of time. And I spent a lot of time on it. I can't believe I spent it. I should have never did that. I mean, my art doesn't suck. I promise you my art is decent. For example, I'm currently working on The Lady of Shalott. The Lady of Shalott. And I'm about halfway done. And here's what it looks like. So, I mean, that's not bad. You gotta say that's not too bad. I need to get the grass and reduce the I need to make that a bit less prominent in order to get this done. But yeah. But I mean, and it bombed. Literally nobody watches it. Literally. All right. Jay, what spiritual gift should I focus on? So, you gotta throw it like somebody said a long time ago. You gotta put yourself out there and let the world decide if you're gonna make it. Let the world decide if you're gonna make it, Because sometimes you just won't. You just won't sometimes. All right, let's figure this out for you by using, and we use the This Might Hurt Tarot. I think This Might Hurt Tarot is going to be our key right here. All right. Video of you painting a waterfall tarot. Oh, Mona, yeah. Photorealistic crap. It is. I mean, I don't know. I thought people would be pretty excited to be like, because I'm not just like showing me painting. Anyway, I think after I retire, I'm going to get on Twitch and I'm going to paint stuff on Twitch. That's going to be my thing. See how it goes. All right. Elizabeth Flores, thank you for hanging out with us. And so this sub, I appreciate you. All right, where are we going with this? What spiritual gift should I focus on? I think the journey is where you want to be. We have two indications of a journey, of a path. I think you're able to not only find your path, but find other people's path as well. I think actually that you have a big opportunity here for helping other people find their path. And you sort of see a hint of this, right? The star shows that you know how to find that path. You know where to get that North Star located and follow it. That's good for you, but it can also be good for other people as well. I think you could actually be very good about guiding other people and finding their path. And that's sort of where we're at with the Two of Wands, with dominion, right? You're looking over this large land of, things that you own, a large land of space. And you're able to see how other people fit in or how other people want to go. And I think that you could really be good at guiding others to find their pathway where they need to be, because most of us are pretty lost. But if you can develop that ability where you're able to assist people like that, I think that's really, really powerful thing there. Five of Swords, though, says that a lot of times you just don't want to do anything. A lot of times you just want a day off. You want the week off. You want the month off. You don't want to deal with it. It's like artist block, right? To where you look at a blank canvas and you're like, I don't know. But yeah, sometimes you have that similar thing where you just don't want to deal with spiritual journey today. You don't want to deal with any of that crap today. You want to do something different. And I think that sort of hinders you in a way, because doing a little bit every day would be a lot better for you than just, sort of spamming 3 hours one day, right? So that's sort of where we're at. The Eight of Cups in the long run says, don't give up, and keep going. Do a little bit every day. It's going to be key here, a little bit every day as you go through the journey, as you get things started, as you go through stuff. A little bit every day is going to be important for you. But I think that's where you're at. Guiding other people, I think not only is that super powerful, but that could be marketable as well. I think that could be really cool as well. All right, we got a creep on a bus. People still creeping? Do people still got time to creep? I mean, ain't nobody got time for that. The creep on the bus. Oh man, I went on a couple of buses before, and I was not happy with the people that I met there. All right, will the creep on the bus be identified? Let's check it out. What would be, this one. This is a nice creepy bus deck for sure. Whoa. A nice creepy bus deck. For sure. This is the Bohemian Gothic Tarot, by the way. In case you're wondering what this is. We got the Bohemian Gothic on the creepy. I got the creepy decks, but I don't have them here. I guess I need to just get them. I need to just get them. True Talk. This is OBS. It is OBS, Open Broadcasting Software, which is actually open source. Let's see. Let me find, is it OBS Project? Yeah, OBS Project. What is happening? Wow, that literally freaked out. Man, I hate Norton. I hate Norton, man. I really do. It changes my search engine. It won't let me go to Open Broadcasting Project. Okay, here we go, finally. After a year. There you go. Okay. We got a creep on the bus. Look at that. You can literally see him creeping on Crystal. Look at this. He's like, hey, Crystal, you on this bus with me? How you doing, Crystal? He's like, hello. My name is Fred. My name is Fred. So that's the creep on the bus. And he is creeping full steam ahead. You should paint your own deck. I did, twice. I did paint my own deck. You want to know what my own deck looks like? This is what my deck looks like. It looks like that. And it looks like that. And it looks like that. That's my deck. Okay. All right. Will the creeps and busts be identified? The lovers, the Ten of Swords. No, I think you're never going to see them again. I think you're never going to see them again, ever. We have the cutting motion brought out by the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is yes, I painted this. The Ten of Swords, go to my Instagram, Margaret, Instagram link down there. Go to my Instagram, you can see all of my junk. The Ten of Swords is a cutting motion. It's where things just get terminated. Things get stopped. And they do not continue. And that's what you have here. Got the Ten of Swords is a stoppage of this. The lovers indicates the guy creeping on you. I mean, full on creeping on you. You're never going to see them again. The Page of Swords, though, says you're going to be able to accommodate this. It's not something bad. It's not something terrible. It's just something that happens. You got to sort of ignore it and move on. The Five of Pentacles says you'll never see him again, ever. You'll never see him again, ever. I don't think they're going to get caught. I don't think they're going to get caught. But, there it goes. There it goes. I don't think they're going to get caught. But the good news is they're not going to be there like every day. So what did they do? Did they creep on you pretty hard like that card? Did they creep on you pretty hard? You don't want to see his junk. No, you don't. Margaret, by the way, I have another deck. If you're interested, Margaret, here's my other deck. It's coming out in 2 weeks, Margaret. Go to my Etsy shop in the link in the description. Go to my Etsy shop and you can own my latest deck. Look at the crispy, Margaret, look at the crispy detail. The detail, it's sick. Look at the detail. This is watercolor too. Anyway, all right, enough hyping my stuff. Margaret asked, it's not my fault. Margaret asked, I'm just saying, before you get mad, Margaret asked the question. He smacked your butt when he was getting off the bus. That's no good at all. He should smack your butt when he enters the bus. And that way you can just give him a backhand. You just give him a backhand right across the face. Get your mace out, just like unload the whole bottle on him. Unload the whole bottle on his face. All right. Let's see. I'm looking for readings and I see him smacking the butt. I'm just like, I don't know. Oh, Tracy. Are we over the X for good? Are we over the X for good? See him, you gotta get that. You gotta hose him down in mace. Give him like a full shower of mace in the face. Smacking your butt. That's so weird. People still do that? Like, I don't know. That is so weird. All right, Tracy. Tracy wants to know. He's watching it. Yeah, no, I don't think he's going to be. Yes, smack his butt back. Oh, no, then he'll probably, like, attack you or something. That'd be funny if he calls the police and says she smacked my butt. So, excuse me, officer. Excuse me, officer. I got a butt smacking. Araceli, what is going on? Good to see you. Sunshiny Day and Star Angel and Valeria, how are you doing? We are hanging out here doing some live tarot readings, talking about butt smacking. talking about butt smacking. That is the topic. It's Boo Boo D and butt smacking channel. That's where it is. That's where it's at. See, since I started talking about butt smacking, the viewership has actually gone up. Yeah, you gotta have that big mace in the face. All right. Are we over for good? I say no. I say no. I think you're going to end up in an on and off relationship. Not something that's going to be super stable all the time. Not something where you're just going to terminate it. I don't think it's over. I think that you'll be back. I think that they'll be back. You definitely have some action going on. The Ace of Wands says there's some continuing action on here, right? There's some continuing action. It's not over. Three of Cups says that you'll maybe end up, smacking butts with somebody different, later. You may have some consensual butt smacking, with other people later. But I think that you'll be back to smacking each other's butt again. So Ace of Wands says we do have a return. Five of Coins, though, says that it's not going to be something stable to where you live happily ever after. It may be an on-off relationship thing. Five of Coins is the poor card, where you're walking out, you're not having much luck, you're not having much success. Things just aren't going where you want it to go. And the Three of Cups points to finding other people as well. So Justice overall again says that, you're going to be smacking other people's butt, and then you're going to come back and smack each other's butt. So you never know. You never know what is going to happen with all of that, for sure. For sure. All right. What do we got going here? All right. We'll do one more, and my throat hurts today, so we're going to end soon. We'll end soon. It is not fun when it's not consensual. You're correct. When it's not consensual, you just got to give them the right hook across the ear. All right. Does anybody have any questions? We'll do one more. Pervert, paint your own deck. What card is under the mouse? I have no idea what that is. Well, be a relationship soon. Valeria. Let's check that out and see what is happening. Get you into a relationship. See what good luck we got going. What good luck we got going. See how that is going to turn out. We'll do the Thoth. We haven't done the Thoth all night. We got to do the Thoth. We got to do the Thoth. Wear your mask. Wear your mask indeed. All right. I wear my mask. I wear my mask everywhere. I wear my mask while I'm eating. I wear my mask outside. I wash my hands 30 times a day. See? It's all good. It is all good. All right. Let's see about this. We'll be in a relationship soon. The 6 says yes. It's, I think you're in for a short-term relationship. In other words, it's not going to be something ideal where you're going to be married for 40 years or something like that. I do think that you're in for a relationship soon. I think it's going to be something that's going to be a bit more short term, though. All right. I think you're going to end up with an air sign. They're really going to be just nervous about talking to you at first. They're going to be hesitant about doing things. They're going to be very opinionated. They're going to like talking about just about everything. It's almost like a Gemini feel. It's just talk type thing. But yeah, I do think it's a pretty good, decent relationship. I think you like their opinions. You like what they talk about. I think you like that they're just dynamic. They think on their feet and they do a bunch of cool things. But I think overall that's going to be cool. Now, once you get into the relationship, though, it's almost like that they change a little bit. They slow down some, where they're not quite ready to get into something serious. And they tell you that up front, and you're just not sure if that's going to be true, but you realize that indeed that is true. Shine, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Indeed, that is true. So you definitely want to sort of watch out for that. If they say they're not in for a long relationship, they're speaking the truth. Don't try to force them into one. Overall, I think it's a great short-term relationship, but in the end, you got to go. In the end, you got to go. You realize that it's where you don't want to be. It's kind of burned out. It's run its course, and and it's time to move on. But I do think you're in for a short-term relationship with an air sign, and definitely going to be kind of fun there. All right. So shine your light. My partner's still. Oh, are they still talking? Are they still talking to the ex? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That could be bad. That could be bad. Last reading here. Let's go with it. Let's see if they're still talking to that ex. Do they got all the pictures, naked pictures of the ex on their phone and all that stuff still? Is that what's happening? You're like, who are these naked pictures of? They're like, my ex. Well, why are they on your phone and you're looking at them right now? All right. Anyway, let's see about that. The King of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, they are having some difficulty getting over the ex, that's for sure. It doesn't help that there's still, that the ex is still on their mind. We know that. Entertainment purposes only, though. Never make relationship decisions based upon a guy reading cards. But if you see naked pictures of the ex, it could be a big indicator. But no, the King of Cups says that they are having problems getting over the ex. They are. So occasionally they'll think about them. Occasionally they'll miss them. It is something where they're sort of leaning in that direction. But the Page of Pentacles says they don't really want to act on it. They know it's wrong. They know that they need to, not think about them. But occasionally it does cross their mind, But they know that they don't need to act on that. It's not something they're required to act on. It's not something that they're going to do. The Emperor says they have more control over themselves than that. So they know it's bad. They definitely don't want to jump into that. But they do think about them occasionally. So are they guilty of thinking about them? The cards say yes. Are they guilty of communicating with them? The cards say no. So I don't think they're in communication. The Emperor says they have a level of self-control. You may not see it, but they do have it. The Nine of Swords, though, says eventually, if you let this build up, if you let the worry build up, it's going to be a problem because you're constantly going to be paranoid. You're constantly going to be wanting to search their phone. You're constantly going to be paranoid about this. And you don't want to do that because it's going to make the relationship go downhill. Nine of Swords is the worry card. It's the nightmare card. Don't let the worry creep in. Relax. Don't let it creep in. And, overall, it's not going to be a big problem. Just trust, do some trusting things. And overall, they're not communicating with the ex. Will they stop eventually thinking about them? Of course, but occasionally you do think of the ex, but good for you. They're not doing anything with them. So that is the last reading. Thank you so much. I appreciate everyone being here tonight. We will see you tomorrow night.